Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
The Watch Your Opera House in Watch Your, Iowa presents a tribute to Sir Elton John by David Kaye this Saturday, April 26th from 7 to 9 p.m. Tickets for a tribute to Sir Elton John are $30 for adults, $15 for 18 and under. Purchase at the door or online at watchyouraoperahouse.org. David Kaye rocks Elton's piano, vocal, and costumes, including sparkling eyeglasses. Popcorn, pop, and water will be served during the show, plus Grand Ranch will be serving food and drinks. Get your tickets for the Elton John tribute featuring David Kaye this Saturday at the Watch Your Opera House. Experience Oskaloosa presents Ladies Night Out Friday, April 25th from 4 to 8 p.m. Ladies, if you're ready for an unforgettable night out, join us for an exciting evening of fun, laughter, and amazing prizes. Hop from one location to the next and enter the drawing at each stop when you make a purchase. Participating stores are Paula J's, Maurice's, Hunky Dory, G&G Pronto, Rosso and Wine, Heritage Salon, Rust by Jude, Shop Gen Miracle, Studio Osky, Untamed Nutrition, LaRue & Co. Boutique, Hunter's Gift and Coffee Cafe, Stepping Stones Eagle's Nest, Stella's Salon and Boutique at their new location, and Mahaska Drug, which closes at 7. It's Ladies Night Out Friday, April 25th from 4 to 8 p.m. in downtown Oskaloosa. Go to Experience Oskaloosa Events on Facebook for complete information. The band Three Buck Chuck is coming to the Keswick Tavern this Saturday, April 26th from 8 to 11 p.m. No cover charge. Plus, a special treat this Saturday night are the celebrity bartenders. It's the past 4 owners of the Keswick Tavern, Anthony, Max, Shauna, and Jim. It's going to be a great time this Saturday, April 26th from 8 to 11 p.m. Three Buck Chuck and the celebrity bartenders live at the Keswick Tavern at 117 South Iron Street in Keswick. Get ready because Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys are coming to Sigourney on Saturday, April 26th at Enchanted Events, 20595 255th Street, just south of Sigourney. Order your tickets online by going to enchantedeventsvenue.com or find the Enchanted Events Facebook page for the ticket links. There are 3 different ticket options: general admission, VIP, or reserve. Doors open at 7 and the cash bar and band starts at 8. It's Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys, Saturday, April 26th at Enchanted Events, just south of Sigourney. Just another morning show here on Steve Shetler Media. Good morning to you. My name is Steve Shetler.
My name's Neil. My mouse is not working. Why is my mouse not working?
I don't know why.
Oh, there it is.
Is not working.
Oh man, I see a mouse in a house.
It's a Thursday. We're off to a great start so far.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got the windows open here in the studio. So if you're on the square here in Sigourney, you might be hearing our loud voices carrying through the square.
Shout hello. Good morning. You know, we love you guys.
The birds are chirping. The sun looks like it's starting to rise off in the east.
Got a nice little breeze going.
Yeah, the air is circulating.
It is circulating,
which is a dangerous thing here in this studio.
Wow.
This is a small room that we're in.
Man.
You can't really hide from certain things. So anyway, just so you know, it's over there.
Whoa.
Wait.
Whoa.
It's over there. Yeah. We do thank... Hey,
Oh.
we do thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headline sponsor. You know, savings, Neil,
Yes.
are made simple. Savings are made simple at Brothers Market.
Well, that's how we like it.
Yeah, it's if savings were made like difficult, that wouldn't be a good slogan either.
No. Well, I mean, I tend to lean towards the more difficult things in life, so I'd probably love it.
Savings are made simple.
It's like getting a Diet Dew, Rick. How's that dude coming on the pop machine?
You're not on the screen, Neil.
Oh, God bless America.
Savings are made
Flip-flop,
simple.
go.
ShopBrothersMarket.com. Get the app. Download that Brothers Market app. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more at Brothers Market. Okay, I'll bring you back up on the screen so you can complain.
Diet Mountain Dew.
We thank Brothers Market. We really do.
I love you, Rick.
Yeah. Osky Dental sponsors our studios. Neil, did you want to do that?
Oh. I don't know why I was clearing my throat.
You know what?
Like I had to... yeah, what?
While you read this, I'm going to bring this up on the screen.
What is that?
So Dr. Dan sent me this video.
Uh-huh.
They were doing a little deep sea diving.
Look at all them fishes.
Yeah, it's like we're in a aquarium right now.
Well, this makes me want to speak in this voice.
Let me...
Osky Dental. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Schuster. They're always accepting new patients. And the tranquility. Because they'll file your insurance forms for you. Oh, look out. Here they come. They're a Delta dental provider. You laugh. You want to be there. They're located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa.
I wonder if they took Toothy with them on vacation.
Can you imagine him with a snorkel? It'd be horrible. Poor guy. How would he...
This is the video.
I don't even think he could swim, could he?
I'm trying to figure out
He'd
where that
swim in
video
a circle
was
with one arm.
The video's from Pensacola.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
So they were doing some deep sea diving, pretty cool stuff.
That's
with
awesome.
Dr. Dan.
That's awesome.
Did you get through all their information?
Yes,
I was
I
so
did.
lost in the video.
I know. I want to be there.
Yeah.
Like, I'd get my teeth cleaned daily if I could watch that.
Would you brush your teeth underwater?
I'll be honest. I was wondering if the weird things they do out there with like pedicures and different things. I thought maybe this was a new dental treatment, like
New dental
you
procedure.
know, we put these little guppies in your mouth and they do all the cleaning for us. And, can you imagine?
It's like when you stick your feet.
Yes, that's what I mean.
And all the little fish come
Yeah.
and eat the stuff off of your feet.
Yeah.
These fish
Suck
are
it out of your mouth.
eating the plaque.
That's a lot of fish.
It is a lot of fish.
Wow.
The fishes. Swimming with the fishes.
The fishies.
Hey, it's 7:09. Just another morning show. Oh, we probably need to take a look at our forecast.
Oh, that's a good idea.
We've got sports reporter extraordinaire Josh waiting in the wings. But first,
Extraordinary.
I'll look at our forecast. Let's go to the weather lab. He's got his snorkels on with Neil Crott. Neil coming out of the water with Toothy at his side. What's going on in the forecast?
I didn't even take a quick look at this. Slight chance of showers before 1. Here we go again. It's timed out for you. Before 1 o'clock, a slight chance. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms between 1 and 4.
Oh.
And then a slight chance of showers after 4. So in other words,
Yeah.
there's a chance
slight
of rain all
chance.
day.
A slight chance.
Partly sunny and a high near 80. That's going to bring some possible storms. Chance of showers and thunderstorms, then showers and possibly a thunderstorm after 10. Wait.
So you're saying
hold
there's
on.
a chance.
Is this written out like it just comes this way? Because
Who writes these
a
things?
chance of showers and thunderstorms, then showers and possibly a thunderstorm after 10 p.m.
But do notice that we go up from a 20% chance
Yeah.
today to an 80%
It's raining
chance
tonight.
tonight.
Tomorrow, another chance of rain before 10 and between 10 and 1. Mostly cloudy, a high near 66. Cloudy tomorrow night, 42. And your Saturday, which everybody's looking forward to.
Saturday.
Saturday's easy. Sunny and a high near 64.
Yeah. So
Apparently
Saturday
no chance of rain or wind.
looks pretty. I think they're saying there is a chance of some possible, way off in the forecast on Monday and Tuesday. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not so far off. But Monday and Tuesday, they're saying there's next chance of some pretty decent rain and storm activity as far as like severe stuff. So keep an eye on the sky.
Eye on the sky.
One eye.
And an eye on that. Yeah.
One eye over here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Garden Gate sponsoring our forecast. I think we got through what we wanted to do. Let's bring in our sports director.
Do it.
Josh Clubb. From the Son-in-Law Services Sports Report. Joshua Clubb.
Do you like being called Joshua?
I do not, and Steve knows that.
Oh!
Josh.
Jerk.
Mr. Clubb is from Son-in-Law Services. He's a handyman. 319-431-1806. Son-in-Law Services, Josh Clubb, bringing us our sports reports. Sports.
Oh, I really thought... I didn't see you start it, so I thought maybe we were having a problem. Technical difficulties.
I hit the sports sounder, too, by the way.
Oh.
And we're official.
You're not dancing?
It's too late.
That's the only way we know when it's done.
Yeah. Well, here, I'll do it. All right. Now we can do sports.
Got that out of the way.
Now it's ready.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum.
Okay, on Tuesday in girls golf, Tummel hosted Sigourney, and Tummel won that meet 199-212. The HLVTC girls were at BGM for a triangular and finished in second with a score of 251, and North Mahaska won a meet against Linville Sully and Montezuma with a team score of 214. That was at Linville. In boys golf on Tuesday, Albia and Osky were at Boston Landon for a 16 tournament. Albia finished in fourth with a 340. Oskaloosa finished in sixth with 354. North Mahaska and Montezuma boys were at Linville Sully as well, and North Mahaska won that meet 164-200 over Montezuma. Linville Sully finished in third. In boys soccer, Clark defeated Albia 5-4. Pella Christian defeated Osky 3-0, and Ames defeated Ottumwa 6-0. Girls track on Tuesday, HLVTC, English Valley, Sigourney, Montezuma, Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont, and North Mahaska were all at Eddyville for a 13-team meet. It was divided into two classes. In Class A, HLVTC, English Valley is tied for first and second for the meet. Sigourney finished in fourth in Class A. But in that meet, Ellie Yates of Sigourney set a new school record in the girls 3,000.
Really?
Good job, Ellie.
11 minutes, 21.06 seconds. She passed Susie Snook, who was the previous record holder in that event, with 11 minutes, 23 seconds, and that was set back in 1986. So
who's back away?
Wait, 86?
Back in
that
my
really makes
days.
me feel old now.
And Ellie's been improving her time every single meet, so definitely probably going to break that record again before the season's over. Pekin and Cardinal were at Mid-Prairie for a 17-team meet, and Pekin finished in 7th, Cardinal in 11th. In boys track, Sigourney and Cardinal were at Waco for an 11-team meet, and Sigourney finished in second place. Cardinal finished in 6th. Oskaloosa and Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont were at Mid-Prairie, and Osky finished in 5th place. Eddyville, Blakesburg was right behind them in 6th. English Valley's Montezuma, HLVTC, Kyoto, and North Mahaska were all at BGM for a boys meet. Evie finished tied for 4th. Monty was in 8th, HLVTC 12th, Kyoto 13th, and North Mahaska 14th. Coming up this week for Sigourney, boys and girls golf are at Iowa Valley tonight. Soccer will be at Pella Christian, and Friday the boys will host boys golf will host a meet here at Sigourney. The girls track team will head to BGM. Soccer will be hosting a match on Friday night as well, and that'll be Wapello coming into town here. Kyoto's boys and girls track team will be at Waco on Friday. English Valley's boys and girls golf will be at Colfax Mingo. English Valley's boys track team will be at Eddyville tonight. HLVTC's girls and boys golf will head to North Mahaska. Their girls track team will be at Mid-Prairie tonight. Eddyville's boys will host a track meet tonight. And finally, the Pekin Panthers girls track team will be at Mid-Prairie tonight.
All right.
That was a lot.
That was a lot of sports.
Yeah.
Now, I saw that I think Sigourney High School Facebook page had shared a picture when Ellie Yates broke that record. They showed a picture of some of the previous girls track records, and that took me back, Neil, because that was back in our time frame.
Right.
Was Susie Snook had that Ellie's previous record. But then a lot of the records were set in the 90s.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I think it was late 80s, early 90s. You had Rhonda Iben,
Yep.
Heather Iben, saw Katie Michael.
Oh
with
yeah,
the
that's right.
shot put discus
Yep.
stuff. That was, I don't know what it was, but like Jenny Buckland. There's four, I think. Yeah, other people.
I love it. I think, it was Jenny, Aaron.
Other people.
Who else?
There you go.
I'm trying to remember who was on that for. What was that? What's that called?
Heather Bombay
Okay.
was on
What's
there.
that called? The four.
I don't
Well,
know.
it was
It's a
all in
four
there.
by.
That's when they also were consistently at the state tournament as a team
Yeah.
and had some state championships. Was it?
Yeah, they were pretty dominant back then.
Oh yeah.
Pretty solid team. But yeah, that's all on the board in this high school if you ever want to check it out. Like right when
yeah.
you walk in the door, the boys and girls. But,
Yep.
And now there's a new one.
And then
That's really cool.
the Barthelman girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course,
And-
Heather Iben's daughters up on there as well. So
Yeah, they
Very cool.
that was more like the 2015s and 17s. But other
Yeah,
than that,
yeah.
most of those records are that
Yeah.
late 80s, early 90s time
Yeah.
frame, and
they were pretty dominant back then.
so yes, Ellie.
Again, back in our day.
Yeah,
Yeah. I feel old
back
all
in
of
our
a
day,
sudden.
we did it better because it was us.
By the way, nice hat, Josh.
You like my Steve Shetler Media hat?
You know, I never did get a bill for that.
That's because I paid for it, Steve.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
I was wondering. All right, so I owe you some money there, John.
You had to get the hat made?
Yeah, Steve.
Oh, I was gonna say, if he
he
just
said
gave
if you
you a
don't
hat,
wear
I
a
was-
Steve Shetler Media hat, then I don't remember what the threat was, but
Yeah.
he wasn't going to get me a pop or something. I don't know.
I'll be.
But,
So you got to get your own hat.
yeah.
That'd be nice.
Just go tell him you want the Josh Club special.
Okay. I can do that. Plus, I want shorts and hoodies and.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And
shorts?
an umbrella.
You want shorts? You're gonna
Yeah,
have. You're gonna
his
say
name
Steve
on my
Shetler
butt.
Media across your butt.
So do we have? Let's get off this. Do we have trivia this morning?
We do. Today is the start of the NFL draft.
Yes. I'm pumped about this.
Neil
one.
is
Neil
ready
is
to
an
go.
NFL draft expert.
Uh-huh.
Junkie.
Yep.
He's the Neil Kuiper of Sigourney.
There you go.
He is.
I don't know what
To
that
have
means.
Mel Kiper's hair.
Yeah.
You don't know who Mel Kiper is.
Nope.
All right, Neil.
Okay.
Kurt Ferentz has been the head coach at Iowa since 1999.
I've heard of him, yes.
During this time, how many Hawkeyes have been selected in the first round of the NFL draft?
Oh,
And
wow.
if this is too easy for you, we're going to get a little deeper.
I don't. This is just a random guess. 3.
It's way more than that.
Oh, way more?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
12.
The first round,
12. Yes, first round picks under Kurt Ferentz.
12 of them, huh?
It's more.
Oh.
That's close, but
No
it's not
way.
right.
I don't know the answer. That's more than I thought.
Yeah, it's 13.
Really?
Huh.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Trying to think who would it be. I know Robert Gallery was he the number? He wasn't the number 1 overall pick, was he? Or do you have that in front of you?
I have all of them. Robert Galley was in the first round. He wasn't number 1 overall. He was the second pick, but he was in the first round.
Brandon Scherf.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
After that, boy, I'm
I'm going to
not.
run through them.
Yeah, go ahead.
do
Go
it.
quickly. Jack. Okay, I'm going to start in 2023 is the most recent one. Jack Campbell and Lucas Van Ness were both selected in the first round.
Okay.
You got Tyler Lindenbaum, Tristan Wirfs, Noah Fant, T.J. Hawkinson, Brandon Sheriff, Riley Reif, Adrian Claiborne, Ryan Bulaga. I don't know how to say his last name.
Yeah.
Chad Greenway, Robert Gallery, and Dallas Clark.
Bulaga.
I've
he was
heard-
with the Packers.
I've heard Dallas Clark.
Dallas
the rest
Clark
of those names I don't.
was a tight end with the Colts and
Okay.
Peyton Manning time frame if I do remember right.
Yeah, he had
So,
a really nice career.
yeah.
Well, I had a Dallas Clark story. My wife and I were at a concert. I don't even know what the concert was, up in Des Moines at the Wells.
Barry Manilow.
Yeah, probably Barry Manilow. And Dallas Clark was actually seated like a few rows ahead of us, and nobody was realizing who he was.
Oh, cool.
And I was like, "That's Dallas Clark." And me being me, I never shy away from getting a selfie with
sure.
somebody. So I was like, I went up and made sure it was him, and got an autograph and a picture with him. And then the thing is, everybody started coming up. Shortly thereafter, he got up. And him and his date went. I think they probably went up and sat in a
Way to
suite.
go.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I'm sorry. I ruined your night, Dallas.
You let everybody know.
Yeah.
So that's the number that he's gotten in the first round. But under Ferentz's regime, 91 NFL players have been drafted. So 91 overall since he's been a coach. So next fall, when the Hawkeyes lose a game they shouldn't, and you say that Ferentz needs to be fired, you are wrong. 91's a pretty good number for the time.
Yeah, but what are the other coaches' numbers? Let's be real.
I don't know.
I don't
off the top
either.
of my head.
Nor
I'm
care,
sure
but
the Alabamas and the Clemsons probably are more than
just
that.
saying.
But
I got to be with Steve on this one. I mean,
I didn't say anything about Ferentz.
Must have. He's bringing it up.
no, I'm talking about the general public.
Okay. The general public.
You know it's going to happen every year. Iowa loses
don't
somebody
matter.
they shouldn't, and everybody.
Every team goes through it. Absolutely.
You got to get rid of Ferentz.
With the Iowa Hawkeye football team, you shoot for 7-5. That's where your expectation level should be every year. If they do better than that, great.
Sure.
If they do worse than that, not so
Get rid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7-5 though.
7-5 is the mean. That's the target.
Yes.
You'll have your wonderful years. What was that?
Yep.
It was that 2015. They started out like 11-0 or something.
Yeah.
But not
Yeah.
especially now with the Big Ten. I mean, that'd be tough to do.
The Big 20.
The
Big 20.
206.
Hey, we do thank Josh. Josh owns Son-in-Law Services. Handyman, 319-431-1806. What are you doing today, Josh? I like to put you on the spot. Where are your ventures taking you today?
I am installing two exterior doors today, so that's the start of it. It's a pretty big project. I have other things to do. We'll see how far I get before I have to leave for track practice. But 2 doors I'll easily get done. A bunch of other stuff there to do, and then starting deck railing here soon, and custom-made deck railing.
Oh, sweet.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Do you hand whittle the railings?
Yeah, I sit out there on the bench on weeknights. You can see me
that's
sit there.
awesome.
Yeah, with the
That's a art that is long past us.
I got a wooden rocking chair, and I sit there, and
Yes.
as young kids walk up to me, I give them life advice.
Yes.
Give him life advice.
As you
As I'm
Well, back in my day, Sonny.
Rhonda Ivan used to run fast. I'm whittling, forged from the fire of the forest of Mordor.
I do. I have a forge, and I make my own tools too.
Wow. Man.
It's pretty cool.
This is getting out of hand.
So if you want Josh to whittle your next porch, hire him. Do it now.
Yeah.
All right, Josh. We're gonna let you go.
Okay, good.
Hey, by the way, maybe we'll figure out a freaking softball, baseball schedule.
Yeah, the games that were added that we were trying to. I don't know how much you've said on the air, but there's games that we can't do, and so the ones that were added to the schedule since we tried to set the schedule, they're a long ways away, and way too long away for coverage.
Well, sometime soon we're going to officially announce our schedule for baseball, softball. We'll be doing a lot of North Mahaska, Pekin, some Sigourney. We'll get to some Sigourney away games, but and other area teams sprinkled in. So Josh and I will be busy coming up late May through early July. All right, Josh, we're going to let you go. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more on just another morning show after this.
Cranberry wine from Tassel Ridge Winery is a pink wine that captures the tart cranberry punch and complements it with a smooth and sweet finish. Cranberry wine will complement the ham in your family dinner at Easter, and it will add something special to light, spicy spring dishes. Cranberry wine is best when served chilled. Cranberry wine is available at the winery and at many of our more than 350 retail outlets in Iowa.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again.
You're getting the hang of this. Good job. American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965.
When shopping here at Helmuth Ford, we will do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
We'd love to sell you a vehicle of your choosing. If we don't have it, we'll do our best to find it for you. If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We look forward to seeing you soon.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
Hey, we're back on just another morning show. We do thank all of our sponsors. Brothers Market and Sigourney Headline sponsoring the show. Osky Dental sponsoring our studios. And right now, 61 degrees.
It's got
I don't know if
lightheaded
there's
for
a little
some
bit of a
reason.
fog.
No, it's just... Okay.
Yeah, we're coming through the fog here in the studios, Osky Dental Studios. Let's do, we haven't done yet, Neil.
We have got a lot to do.
Got a lot to do. Oh, by the way, later on, we're going to be talking to Mindy Jensen and Kimmy Hernandez talking about prom coming up this weekend here in Sigourney. So that'll be coming up during the 8 o'clock hour. This or That is brought to us by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty in Sigourney. And electric car or gas car, what do you think?
Duh.
Yeah.
Next.
I'm assuming the majority of the responses will be gas car.
Well, and we could start a heated debate on this, but it's not worth it. So,
No heat here. It's all gas.
I mean, come on.
All the time.
Come on.
Oh, there's...
Do you hear that?
Yeah, must be...
Oh, it was just...
Although, all right, so the courthouse... I'm going to bring us back up. The courthouse, of course, is just yay over nay. It's 2 minutes ahead of actual time. So it's not 7:30. It's 7:28.
Somebody needs to fix that.
Get somebody climb up there and fix that thing.
Good
of course,
grief.
The actual clock doesn't work on the courthouse right now. Hasn't for a while. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know the last time I looked up at the clock.
For time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they should put a digital one up there.
Yeah.
Kids,
It's 7:28.
kids nowadays don't know how to read a real clock anyway, so.
That's the thing. Well, maybe we'll talk about. We've got some stuff, random stuff to talk about of like things.
Yeah.
That kids now don't know.
Oh, definitely. Clock reading's one.
Yeah. All right. So this or that electric car
Gas.
or gas car.
Gas.
Yes, everybody's going to go gas on that one.
Give me the
Amy's
gas.
Salon House and Spa sponsors our question of the day.
You all right?
I think so. All right, so we're talking vehicles. What's a name that you've given a vehicle? Have you ever named like one of your cars or trucks or anything?
Yeah, I'm trying to think though of different. You had the green car name, didn't you?
I don't know if I had it named. I mean, other people may have named
Maybe
it.
that was it.
Probably like the Green Machine or whatever.
Yeah.
Or Greenie.
Greenie. The Greenie. I don't really know if I had.
Bertha.
I mean, my very first car / truck, because it was the Ford's equivalent of an El Camino. For those of you that don't know, that's half car, half truck. And it was a Ford Ranchero.
It's like kind of like a Transformer.
It was different. And I went with the most obscure paint job I could come up with at the time, and everybody made fun of it. So its nickname was Dingleberry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dingleberry.
Yeah, everybody thought they looked like dingleberries on the bottom of my car. I wasn't appreciative of that. But other than that, no. I don't think I really ever...
All right.
I never had a Betsy or a... I don't even know of anyone I can think of that had a name for their car.
Okay. Well, maybe this will be a bomb.
No,
of a
I don't think it
question
will,
of the
because
day.
I know people do. Because, some women out there get very jealous of the men in their lives, spending too much time with their car. Betsy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of like Betsy's.
Yeah.
Bertha.
Oh, yeah. Big Bertha.
Bird. That's our question
That's
of
a
the
good
day.
question.
Goes up at noon, sponsored by Amy's Salon House and Spa. Let's go ahead and take a peek at our tournament. It's candy bars. When we're about to wrap this thing up, Hershey's and Twix is going on right now. Our tournament sponsored by Stacy Shetler at Shetler Insurance Services in Sigourney. Thumbs up for Hershey's or heart for Twix is going on right now. The winner will be facing Snickers. Yeah, half of your prediction didn't come true.
Yeah, I'm over this one again. I don't know if I've ever liked any of these tournaments.
I saw you placed your vote.
You darn right I did.
You went out of your way to place your vote for Hershey's.
I did it 5 times just hoping I would get one out of it. I did. It was like click,
you're pulling
click,
a Mark
click,
Schilling?
click, 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 click. I was like, well, if my Reese's didn't make it, I'll make sure Hershey's does.
Reese's.
Reese's. That's right. What's it like right now between Hershey's and Twix?
I would look on my phone, but that would take away all the comments,
don't do
so
that.
I'm not going to do that. But it was very, very, very close. In fact, last I checked this morning, it was tied between Hershey's and Twix.
Oh.
Now, here's the spoiler, Neil. I know you voted for Hershey's. If it comes down to it, and it's like almost 6 o'clock when the voting officially ends for this, if it's tied, I'm going to vote for Twix. I never vote on these things.
I think you should bring it back to us now.
I just let the people have their say. Give me a second here. All right, there we go.
I kill you. I kill you and your family.
Oh, wow. My entire family.
Why would you go against me? Just to spite me?
No, just because I think Twix is better.
Oh.
I like Hershey's.
I like everything.
But if I had to pick, I'm going with, you get chocolate, you get the caramel or caramel. You get the crunchy cookie little thing inside.
Yeah.
But, let's go back to the tournament there. So, yeah, Hershey's and Twix, very close voting going on right now. Winner will take on Snickers in the finals. Get your votes in for this matchup till 6 p.m. Thumbs up for Hershey's, heart for Twix. I didn't think about this.
What?
I think I might be out of town this evening, and when it's really this close, and there's only going to be one matchup left, how am I going to do that?
What do you mean?
Because I have to schedule the picture to go up at 6 o'clock.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if I'm going to be... And with it being this close, you can't really tell how it's going to go. So I might be in trouble on this one.
I'm really let down by the people not voting in Reese's. I'm serious.
Did you look up the voting on this one right now? Or
no, I did not.
Let me do that.
Yeah, I can do it.
I got it.
$3.
I'll get there. $3.
That song's been in my...
$3 shot.
Yeah.
So right now, there are... 40-40.
What?
You talking 40-40.
Oh.
So we are dead. It's a dead heat right now. Get your vote in for either Hershey's or Twix. Bring up the reactions. Don't vote in the comments. Bring up the reactions. Hit the thumbs up for Hershey's or the heart for Twix. Our For the Fun of It tournament. By this time tomorrow, we're going to be into the finals and well into the voting. So
ridiculous.
We'll see who takes on Snickers in the finals. Okay, so now that we got through all that stuff today, let's do on this date in history.
I had a friend of mine just text me I can't read all of his text. What kind of idiot will say, like Snickers over Reese's?
Reese's. And you're just going to keep calling it Reese's.
No, I am.
I'd go for Reese's on that. On this date in history, April 24th, 1704, the very first American newspaper published on a regular basis made its debut. The Boston Newsletter. Boston. Very first American. Yeah.
Boston.
1888. 1888 on this date, the very first Kodak camera hit the market.
1888? Obviously, probably not a personal camera. I'm guessing that must have been... Wait,
it was probably
when were the first photographs?
Things where you look through and you
Well, yeah.
Whatever.
What? Huh.
On this date in 1908, Mr. and Mrs. Jacob Murdoch became the first people to travel across the United States by car.
What?
I wonder if they still liked each other by the end of the trip.
Yeah, somebody took account of that.
1908, a couple became the first to travel across the U.S. by car.
I wonder how many days that took.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, in that time frame, you're talking.
Well, this does say 32 days.
Oh.
It's probably one of those old.
Oh, yeah.
foods.
And it maybe maxed out at 30.
Yeah.
So.
32 days to cross the country by car.
No thanks.
I wonder if he stopped to ask for directions at all along the way. On this date in 1953, British statesman Winston Churchill was knighted by Queen Elizabeth II at Buckingham Palace.
Grief, she's old.
So, 1953, Winston Churchill knighted. Knight Sir Winston Churchill. Today on the National Day calendar, it's National Administrative Professionals Day.
It's a lot of...
It used to be Secretary's Day.
Yeah. Okay.
And then they thought they had to get all politically correct. So I want to thank my administrative professional. Oh, no.
We have one?
My wife does the billing.
Oh, thank you.
So thanks, Stacy. It's National Bucket List Day.
Got anything on a bucket list, buddy?
Nope.
Really? There's not one thing and before you die you want to get done in your life?
I mean, I've lived a fairly interesting life.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of a guy that takes things as they come. So
Right.
No. I'm good. I don't really care about traveling.
Yeah.
I'm probably a boring person.
I want to see Ireland before I die.
My wife wants to go to Ireland, so maybe you can go
That's
with
right.
her.
We'd had that conversation that I was going to have to go with your wife. That's weird.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm probably a very boring person. It takes a lot to excite me. TMI.
Not me.
I don't know what's
a
on
simple
your
hair twirl, and I'm like,
yeah.
Hello.
Or
right?
Man, blinking.
I was looking everywhere yesterday. It was crazy.
Yeah. How did that turn out?
Not so well.
All right.
I did have one, by the way, that threw out about 3 of the signs.
Oh.
I don't know why I went like this. 3 of the signs. But I kept walking pretty fast.
So anything on your bucket list? Other than blinking and...
Going to Ireland is one for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have any big thing that I have to do or want to do. I want to get to Ethiopia before I die too, because I really want to see if these kids are real. That they're saying never eat. Because they've been talking about this for 50 years. I want to get there. I want to help them.
Goodness.
Seriously, don't you want to help? Jerk.
Yes, I do. Hey, I sponsored a kid.
Did you?
Getty.
Really?
Well, so I was in a Christian rock band several years ago, and as a band, we sponsored.
Well, cool.
A girl.
How is he now? Her.
It's a girl.
How is she?
She aged out of the system. So, yeah, I don't know if her name was Gete. Getty or Geet.
Oh, I like that better.
Or
Geet.
Gate.
Geet. Come here,
Maybe
Geet.
it was, or maybe it was.
I never even thought about that.
Yeah. Getty. We called her Getty.
Oh, cool.
And it's National Pigs in a Blanket Day.
I love a pig in a blanket once in a while.
That was one of my favorite
Seriously.
things for school lunch.
Yeah.
Pigs in a blanket.
At home once in a while. I love it. It's
just toasted bread with the
now see, wait.
down through it.
Wait, okay.
Hot
See,
dog.
now when I think of pigs in a blanket, I think the crescent rolls rolled up on a hot dog.
Oh.
But yes, we
Back
are
in
from
school.
we are from the generation of toast and a toothpick.
Yeah, with old
great.
cheese.
Yep.
Yeah.
I could go for one of them right now.
Sarah Smithart.
Mm-hmm.
Pigs in a blanket.
Somebody make us some pigs in the blanket.
And a Sarah Smithart cinnamon roll.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see here. We did that. We did this. It's 7:40. Should we do a giveaway of some sort?
I think we might as well try.
We could try.
You know? I mean, who knows if it'll actually go over.
All right.
But it will, because there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people in the comments today, by the way.
Is there?
Yes. Oh, Hey, Deb's in the comments today saying good morning to Steve and Josh. Hey, I'll see you later.
Josh was in earlier. He's our sports guy. Deb knows Josh from doing North Mahaska games. She's a big North Mahaska fan. So let's do the answers are easy. I haven't picked any. Hype up the phone number while I pick some
Hype
some
up the
questions.
phone number. It's 642. I can't even tell you the phone number because I don't remember. It's 641-622-6262. What is today's prize? Could you just throw that at me real quick while you're looking? Today's giveaway?
The prize today is a free drink from Savage Energy.
Okay, so Savage Energy, free drink from them. They have an awesome caramel. I can't remember the real name of it. Everything that I've had shake-wise, I've not had much of the other drinks, just the shakes. Wow, are they good. So if you want a chance to do that, get ready to call 641-622-6262. And Steve, I think, is ready.
Yeah, I was going to bring up their logo quick. Of course, I thought about that too late.
No, that's okay. You know what? We do this show by
We're
the...
not fancy.
No.
We are
Fly
not
by
fancy.
the seat of our pants. Isn't that insane?
When we wear pants, sometimes we're not wearing pants. For some reason, I can't find it.
I'd rather not.
We thank Savage Energy. If you want to call in and play, the answers are easy. If you've already won before, we'll just award the prize to somebody in the comments.
Yeah, I would say seeing like Deb. Yep.
Hello.
Good morning.
You think Deb Stanton?
Well, you know,
Ralston
since she's in the
call in
comments,
I don't know if she's going to get over to Sigourney though. That's the thing.
Well, you could just call to say hi,
or she could call to win for somebody else.
Yeah.
So whoever wants to call in right now at 641-622-6262 will get a free drink from Savage Energy on the north side of the square in Sigourney. I'm going to give you 3 extremely easy questions to answer.
Don't let them fool you.
We'll give you the ding or the... And if you get some of them right, if you get at least one of the 3 right, you'll win. You'll win for yourself or you'll win for somebody else.
I think you're making it too easy for them, Steve.
6-4, I know.
I think they should have to answer 17 questions correct.
All in a row.
Oh, yeah.
No phone a friend.
Nope.
No nothing. 641-622-6262. The answers are easy. We've got a Savage Energy drink up for grabs. Let's give us some like previous questions. Here recently we had name a famous mountain was one of the questions.
Oh yeah. And I'll be honest, that one for a split second, I'm thinking, boy, when you're put on the spot, that's when your mind starts playing tricks on you. Because my first thought was, what's a famous mountain? The Rockies?
Yeah, I mean,
is that a famous mountain? That's a mountain range.
I would accept it.
You would?
I would. I don't care.
Well, all right.
How many days of the week are there? I mean, these are the types of questions you're going to get. What is Starbucks famous for? What Neil's favorite? What nut is used to make peanut butter? He doesn't know. What animal has a trunk? I mean, what animal purrs?
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah,
I knew a girl.
So is that if nobody wants to win, we'll just use it for ourselves. Neil, I'm going to put you down as the winner.
Sweet.
Way to go.
Awesome. Well, you better, yeah.
Everything is... Oh, there. The phone is ringing. We finally guilted somebody into calling. Yes. Put your headphones on. See if you can be part of this conversation.
I will, though. This will be great.
All right. All right, let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. Who's calling in this morning?
This is Nancy Weber.
Nancy Weber. How you doing today, Nancy?
Just fine. You?
Doing good. Have you... I can't remember. Have you won recently?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So we'll do this. We'll let somebody else in the comments win the prize for today. Again, a Savage Energy free drink up for grabs. All right, Nancy, you know how we do this. I'm going to give you 3 easy questions. Let's get her going here. What shape has 3 sides?
A triangle.
A triangle. Hey!
Good one.
Question 2. What does ice turn into when it melts?
Water.
Water! Question 3, what do people put on a cake to celebrate birthdays? What do they blow out on top of a cake?
Candles.
Candles! Wow! She's 3 for 3. Way to go, Nancy. Man. Now, by the way, Nancy, we're doing a little test here. So we kind of messed around with our phone system. Neil, Neil's going to talk. Tell us if you can hear Neil in the phone lines, Nancy. All right, so go ahead, Neil.
Nancy, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Wow.
All right. So Neil
I can hear you better than Steve.
So Neil can be part of the conversations now, too. All right, that's all we need to know. We're just doing a live test on the show. So thank you, Nancy, for being our guinea pig. And thanks for calling in. Thanks for being a big supporter.
Well, I enjoy your show.
All right. Well, we appreciate seeing you in the comments every day. So we'll let you get going here, Nancy. Thanks for calling in.
You have a good day.
You too. That is Nancy Weber. She was she technically won. Neil, do you see anybody in the comments that hasn't won? Oh, Steve Seeley just popped into the comments. Monica Miller. We got Deb. Who hasn't won? Pig Ham.
Hey,
I'll let
Steve Seeley, do you like them drinks?
You better.
You got a comment. Do you like the drinks? Have you ever tried, or do you want to try? I'm waiting.
Steve Seeley. All right, Steve.
He's got a comment before he gets it.
I'm just going to write his name down.
Nancy did all the work.
Nancy did the heavy lifting. So we're going to assume that Steve.
I want to say
Seeley.
Steven, not Steve.
I know.
That seems weird. I'm sorry. I know maybe you'd rather go by Steve, but I want to call you Steven.
All right, so we're just going to assume, Jackie tried to call, but it was busy.
Oh,
that was
good morning. Steven said good morning. You got it.
Hey, Steve Seeley is our prize winner. Steve, you get the Savage Energy drink. By the way, I'll let them know, Steve, but it's weird calling somebody else Steve. Like, Steve is not that...
Dude, try being Neil.
Yeah.
I run into Neil Weir. Hey, Neil. Hey, Neil.
Steve Seeley, you can get your drink at Savage Energy. Let them know that you are our winner. So I'll send them your name, and you can just get it there. All right, so way to go.
Awesome.
Let's give Nancy a round of applause.
Well done. Well, good job, Nancy.
3 for 3, Nancy. Good job.
She had me confused a couple times. I wasn't sure what was coming out of that birthday cake.
Is that on your bucket list?
That is. That very well could be.
Let's take a break. We'll be back with some things you need to know right after this.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP, is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Osky Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Osky Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Osky Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Osky Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Osky Dental. Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more. Plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore. Hey, we do thank Mahaska Drug. We thank all of our sponsors here on Just Another Morning Show. Brothers Market in Sigourney, of course, our headliner, and Osky Dental sponsoring our studios with Toothy in the ocean right now. All right, so if you missed it earlier, we were hanging out in the ocean with Dr. Dan and Neil.
I'm ready.
I thought you were just frozen in time.
No, you told me we're going back on, be ready. So I've been
I gave you the heads
Focusing
up.
on being ready.
Let's go ahead and do some things you need to know.
I need to know stuff.
Whoa! Things you need to know.
No.
Whoa. More WWE news.
What?
And I'm not forcing this on you. It's just stuff that comes through on my information that I get every day.
All right.
WWE's WrestleMania 41, which was broadcast on Peacock and Netflix over 2 nights this past weekend, saw a huge improvement over viewership over last year. They saw a 114% increase in viewership over last year's event. So,
what was the difference? Was it
well,
on
they
more
are on
channels?
Netflix.
Okay,
have their stuff on Netflix now.
So that was the first year for that.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew
so that would be a huge difference.
Sure.
Maybe John Cena's involvement brought in a lot more viewers. I don't know. Whatever they did worked.
What was it on before? I mean, the primary channel.
All right. So last year it would have just been on Peacock.
Okay.
I think maybe the last 2 or 3. I don't know how many years it's been on Peacock.
Okay.
Yeah, which not everybody.
Sure. I mean, that's the thing with these
Peacock.
streaming services. How many do you want or need? But
before that, WWE had
just
their own network.
Oh.
So it was WWE. It was their own streaming service.
I just remember it back on
and then it was pay-per-view. Yeah, pay-per-view before that. So yeah, they've gotten completely away from the pay-per-view style, and everything is just streaming. So you just have to subscribe to whatever streaming service that they're on. So big viewership increase for WrestleMania. Other stuff going on. Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Of course, for some reason he is a controversial figure. I don't know why. He's just doing good stuff for the country. Elon Musk says he's cutting back on his Doge days, D-O-G-E, beginning next month, so he can focus on Tesla. Because, Teslas are getting attacked. His dealerships are getting violently attacked. So profits.
Because nobody wants electric.
Well, and all the crazy people are literally violently attacking the Tesla cars. If you're driving a Tesla down the road, people are going to try to scratch your car or dent your car or whatever. The profits are taking a nosedive with Tesla right now. So he's going to wrap up his stint with the government. It sounds like
maybe that's a good move.
Get back to what he's doing, making money.
Exactly, and be him. Yeah, right. Get back to
saving actual astronauts, not like celebrities that go into space for 5 minutes, but astronauts that are stuck in space for months on end, which of course got totally overlooked by the media.
Yeah.
Post Malone he was served custody papers from his ex-fiance. The timing must have been either just right or just wrong, depending on whose side of this you're on. This happened from his ex-fiance right before his Coachella performance, of course. So that's a big stage to be on. So to get custody papers right before your appearance there is a big deal. Speaking of Coachella, I don't care about current pop music or anything, but so we talked about him recently. I think we talked about him last week. I can't remember his name now. Was it Brendan Boone or somebody?
Oh yeah,
that we said that Queen's Brian May appeared at Coachella with the guy. But I saw that performance.
Yeah, was it good?
It was incredible.
Oh, seriously?
The guy is whatever his name is. Maybe somebody in the comments can help me with who I'm talking about. But he had kind of on like a 70s style tight sequined outfit like Freddie Mercury would have worn back in the day.
Sure.
But he was doing flips like off of the piano onto the stage.
Oh.
It was hitting all the high notes. Yeah, again, I don't remember the guy's name. But
I'll have to look it up then. That's cool.
It was it's worth a few minutes of your time doing their famous song, which I'm also drawing a blank on. So great story, huh?
It
was that one guy singing that one Queen song.
I liked it.
Good stuff. Two of the world's leading battery developers are locked in a technological race that has brought the charging time for an electric vehicle to just 5 minutes, about the amount of time it takes to refuel a traditional gas-powered car. However, now this is all happening right now in China. But China. But evidently recharging your electric vehicle. I don't know. This is just all coincidence today that all this electric car talk is happening with our this or that being electric or gas cars. Benson Boone. Yeah, Thank you, Rick. Yeah. Benson Boone is that guy.
Slow your roll, man. I was just about there. I was just popping up right when you said it. Man.
All right. So Benson Boone is the guy you need to...
What was the song?
Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go? Ich will not know. That one.
Oh. Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody. Thank you.
Whew. I win.
Anyway, you did. You won a little bit. I'll give you a ding. Hey, Dancing with the Stars. Are you into Dancing? Have you ever watched Dancing with the Stars?
Years and years. I mean, maybe.
Never.
I don't know. Long time ago.
It has been renewed. You guess how many seasons?
Probably more than I think. 20.
34.
I don't think. What?
34. But of course, I think there's multiple seasons within a year.
Right.
So we're not 34 doesn't mean years.
Yeah.
It's just seasons.
I thought it just got dumb. I mean, at first
they picked C-level celebrities anymore.
And at first it was bigger names, and that's what sort of drew you there. It's like, oh, this is let's watch this guy try to dance.
I mean, I'm expecting my invitation for season 35. Me and you, we'll dance together.
Huh? I could do it. I want that hot professional dancer though.
Oh, okay.
The blonde.
I
don't know. They're probably none of the.
You want her to be Russian? Is this on your bucket list?
No,
a Russian girl?
No, it's not actually.
A Russian bride?
No.
By the way, you hear the clock from the courthouse. It's not really 8 o'clock. It's just 7:58.
Yeah, you're fine. Go back to bed.
You got 2 more minutes. 34 seasons of Dancing with the Stars. Do you have your real ID? You know what the real ID is?
What?
Like it's your when you renew your license, does it have the little gold star by it?
I don't think I do.
Which is going to be a thing if you want to
fly, right?
Fly and internationally travel.
No.
So I got mine the last summer when I renewed my license. I got those enforcement of the new real ID goes into effect on May 7th. I don't know what that means exactly. Maybe it's just for flying.
Right.
But whatever the enforcement means. So get that star.
Mine, I'm a donor, is what it says. Except on the back it lists all the organs I need. So, as you were.
You don't
Don't. Right? Yeah. Right. Do not. You do not want this liver. Just saying.
Or
it's not your liver.
This or that. Let's see here. Other stuff going on. Oh, more reality TV. Mel Owens. Oh, Mel. He played 9 years with the Los Angeles Rams.
Oh.
That's an NFL team, by the way.
Gotcha.
He's going to be the next Golden Bachelor. That's the old people show, right?
I think.
The Golden
That's
Bachelor.
Another show that should be axed.
That should be like the gray Silver Bachelor.
Right.
The Silver Fox.
They need new shows.
People watch this stuff.
I know, but come on.
I don't watch this stuff.
Yeah, right?
Something else that people aren't watching is Papa's House on CBS. It's got the Wayans, Damon Wayans Sr. and Jr. 1 season and done. It has been canceled.
Come on. They were funny back in the day in Living Color.
Yeah.
They're overrated.
Overrated.
That's my opinion.
Other stuff you need to know. A set of the first 4 editions of William Shakespeare's collected works art. In case you didn't know that, we're talking art.
Oh, okay.
Expected to sell for up to $6 million when they go up for auction next month.
I wouldn't put it past it.
William Shakespeare. No, he wasn't. He was a writer.
Yeah. Well, wasn't yesterday Shakespeare Day or something? Talk Like William Shakespeare Day.
Oh, yeah. Something
I think.
like that.
To be or not to be.
Let's see here. The Department of Education announcing this week that some 5 million Americans with defaulted student loan payments will have their loans sent for collections starting on May 5th. I need to send some people in for collections. How do you do that?
I don't know. I've had them sent to me years ago.
People need to pay. I got a few people on my list.
Hang on.
What are you looking up?
How to what? Send someone's name to collections.
You get that up here. That's what she said.
That's what she. Oh! That was quick. To initiate the process.
That's the way Google works. You type it in, and then a response comes.
That's the way it works.
I don't know if you've used Google very much.
That was perfect. That's the way Google works. Well, geez, thanks. There's a lot of words here, Steve, but fair debt collection practice. So I'll send this to you.
Can you be my collector? Like,
can I have a gun?
Like a black suit.
Can I have a gun?
Like some black shades.
Yes.
I'm collecting for Mr. Shetler.
Yeah. Dude, I'm on it.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Tear this joint up. You know what? This room looks a lot nicer. Like the colors are warmer when you put shades on.
They're warmer.
They are. I like it in here.
Moving on. Rock icon Carlos Santana, in the news again, suffering a medical emergency before his concert in San Antonio on Tuesday. The performance postponed. He had something else going on in Vegas.
I think he just canceled or postponed because of medical reasons.
The 77-year-old taken to a hospital for observation. So he's just sitting in the hospital and people are looking at him right now.
Well, that's too bad. I'd hate to be just looked at.
And then finally today, Tuesday morning, Fox and Friends made a little guffaw.
Uh-oh.
They referred. So, are you familiar or up to speed with what's happening with the Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth?
No.
So, basically, the Democratic Party is just trying to get him ousted. They're doing everything they can. They're digging up everything they can to get him ousted.
They do.
But evidently, Fox and Friends referred to Pete as the former Secretary of Defense. So,
but he still is.
Still in the office, right?
So, even by messing up the wording,
maybe they're just,
someone's going to get canned.
Maybe somebody knows something, or maybe they're just assuming.
Sometimes people just make mistakes, you know?
Former. Let's go to the impossible. Today's impossible. Sing with me.
I just love the fact that I have a monitor more or less now.
Question. You
got
headphones
now
over
that my
there.
headphones, after how many months, it's finally working.
Now I'm deaf, so I have my headphones cranked up, and we're on the same channel, so you don't wear your headphones.
I don't need them on. I can hear
literally, it's like
they're over, just laying here beside me.
It's like you've got a boombox on your shoulder. Hi, Neil. Only 8% of people say that they can't remember their first this. What are we talking about?
What? Say it
Get your
again.
mind out of the gutter. All right, this is worded weird. Only 8% of people say they can't remember their first time doing this, going to one of these. How about that? That makes it a lot easier.
Sure.
Only 8% of people say they can't remember the first time going to one of these. Let's put it that way. All right.
Brothel.
Can't take you anywhere.
No.
Good morning, Dan, Bubby, Patrick, Amber, Peg, Jackie, Amber, Rick, Deb. Thank you for the stars. Monica, Steve, Rick. Not a whole lot of comments this morning. I think we scared people off. So only 8% of people say they can't remember their first time going to one of these. Most people obviously can. 92% people can remember going to their first what?
Birthday party?
Concert.
Oh.
What was your first concert?
I may be in the 8%. No, honestly, my very first real concert that I went to, gosh, I would have been mid-80s. I mean, I was like 11 or 12. It was here in Sigourney, Iowa at the Memorial Hall.
There's
It was a Christian rock band.
Really?
Called Rez. R-E-Z.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever heard of them.
They were like a nationally touring band?
It was a little much for the small town of Sigourney. And I think my dad was even thinking, why are we here? Devil's music in the house. And I loved it. It was honestly that night. I'm like, man, I love music. I love it. And louder and harder, the better. So, yeah. Yep. It was very cool. I think the last time I ever looked up the band Rez, I mean, they disbarred, like, I don't know, maybe in the 90s, early 2000s. They weren't really doing anything. So,
Okay.
But yeah, that would have been my very first one. Yours?
Mine that I can recall was Air Supply.
No way.
I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. Air Supply back in the day.
Where?
State
you remember?
Fair?
No kidding.
Yeah, my sister was a huge Air Supply fan.
Huh.
I kind of liked them by default. And yeah.
I don't know. I should take that back, though. Would you consider the 3rd of July concerts up here on the bandstand as a concert?
I mean, if it
saw
was
the Gateway Singers plenty of times.
Right.
Do you remember them?
I think.
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
Sure.
Well, we'll count that.
They came around a lot.
Let's see here. Let's go to our community calendar. We haven't done that yet. Community calendar sponsored by Enchanted Events, just south of Sigourney. Weddings, graduations, reunions, whatever you got, whatever event you need to have, you can do it at Enchanted Events venue just south of Sigourney. Of course, we are just 2 days away, Neil.
They got a concert.
Hey! Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys coming to town. Just like Santa Claus.
Oh.
Tyler Richardson is coming to town. Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys this Saturday night. Enchanted Events. Get your tickets now. We will have the ladies from Enchanted Events coming in to the show tomorrow to hype up the show one last time. So, yeah, get your tickets for that. It's going to be a fun time. Starts at 8 o'clock. Doors open up at 7. You have a little drinky drink. Get yourself prepared.
all you guzzlers, go get it. Enjoy.
On the calendar, we got Ladies' Night Out going on in Oskaloosa tomorrow from 4 to 8 p.m. So that will be fun. Of course, you've been seeing for you ladies.
That was the most polite way. That will be fun.
That will be fun.
For you guys.
We've got that going. And then, of course, they're not advertising with me. I don't know why, but Rural Road Trip is also going on in Sigourney this weekend. Why don't they advertise with me?
Have you ever approached that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. So, yeah. We'd tell you where, but we can't.
Lots of ladies' activities going on this weekend. Bark Ranger events over at Mahaska County Conservation. Wow. That's insane. May 22nd at the Quercus Wilderness Area. Quercus. And then July 17th at the White Oak Conservation Area. Bring your dog. Get a certificate. Enjoy the outdoors with Mahaska County Conservation's Bark Ranger events.
Bark Ranger. I like it.
That is right.
I like the idea of that.
And then also this Saturday, we've been talking about this week, the 3rd annual Trojan Trot going on in Thornburg at Tri-County Schools. That Saturday starts at 10. Get signed up for that. Get a little exercise. Get your exercise on.
Exercise.
Coming up this weekend. That is your community calendar here on Steve Shuttler Media. Let's go ahead and jump into our birthdays, shall we? Let's do it. Let's hit the birthday song.
Whoa. Whoa, easy.
Birthdays.
Wow. Birthdays brought to you by Hometown Real Estate. Nikki Leathers. She does more than just own it. She brokes it and she reels it.
You own it, girl.
She's a realtor, broker, and owner. 641-295-4142 to get a hold of Nikki and with any of your realty needs. Hometown birthdays, just a couple today. If you know somebody out there, throw it in. Throw it into the comments. Do it. Otherwise, Jimbo Finneran. Jimbo, happy birthday. And also a happy birthday to Darcy Axmere. Yeah. Happy birthday.
It's a blast from the past.
No kidding. Yeah,
Speaking of former athletes,
it just took me
Sigourney.
back. I'm like, wow, I have not probably seen Darcy since high school.
Yeah.
So happy birthday to both of them. Happy birthday to celebrities. Oh, it's so much fun celebrating with a celebrity. Oh, especially with actress Shirley MacLaine. She's 90. So happy birthday.
Yeah.
Barbara Streisand is 82. She's still, I'm sure, pretty as ever. What?
So I was putting these birthdays in. Look at the way she spells her name.
Who,
I have
Barbara?
never, ever noticed this.
Barbara. Oh.
Barbara. I have never noticed that until yesterday. In fact, I need to bring it up just to clarify.
Barbara.
That is the way you spell Barbara Streisand.
Barbara. It's more of a Barbara. Barbara. Huh. Well, there you go.
That was weird.
That is weird. Oak Ridge Boys singer Richard Sturban. Which is he? Okay. 81. I was
He's
wondering.
The deep voice guy.
The what?
The deep voice guy.
Oh, I thought you said the meat voice.
Yeah, he's meaty.
I like it. I like that term.
I've told you the story of I did a phone interview with him one time.
Yes.
And I made him sing the Papa Mau Mau with me live on the radio one time. That was fun.
Suppose anyone's ever asked him to do that?
I don't know.
Well,
I took advantage of the opportunity.
Well, absolutely.
See, that's why I don't have a bucket list.
You just
because
do it.
When you sing Papa Mau Mau with Richard Sturban of the Oak Ridge Boys, what more could there be in life?
Oh, I don't know. Also celebrating birthday from Duck Dynasty, Phil Robertson. He's the big head of everything. Cedric the Entertainer turning 60 today. And you a big Cedric fan?
He's an entertainer, by the way. I clarified that on the birthdays.
Well, that's how he goes. I mean, that's what he goes by, so you have to call him
Was
that.
he just born Cedric? Or
I'm guessing his mama said, I'm going to name you Cedric the Entertainer.
Was it Mama the Entertainer as well and Daddy the Entertainer?
I don't know. It sounds like a messed up family. But anyway, Kelly Clarkson, 42. Wow. That just made me feel old now. Wasn't she like 12 when she won American Idol?
Maybe.
Wow.
Now she's a TV host. Still sings, but and that TV hosting gig.
So happy birthday to everybody out there celebrating a birthday.
All right. Your celebrity and hometown birthdays brought to us by Hometown Real Estate. Let's take a little bit of a commercial break. We've got our next guests in the studio patiently standing by. We've got Mindy and Kimmy going to be talking to us about prom going on in Sigourney. But let's take a commercial break. We'll be back with more on Just Another Morning Show after this. Why choose Lifetime Dental? The legacy and experience of 30 years. Cutting-edge technology. Advanced education in pediatrics. Orthodontics. And restorative dentistry. A one-of-a-kind experience for the whole family. But most of all, we're compassionate doctors who are here to listen to your concerns and use our expertise to help. For all things dental, think Lifetime Dental.
Stam Garden Center. Transform your indoor and outdoor space with our stunning selection. Visit us today, open 9 to 6, Monday through Saturday, located at 2421 Highway 92, Oskaloosa.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building building a new house, or maybe wanting to do a remodel, come check out our showroom at Valvey Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valvey Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house, from lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valvey Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
Hey, we do thank all of our sponsors for making things possible here on Steve Shetler Media. We're doing just another morning show. As we mentioned before the commercial break, we are being joined by Mindy Jensen and Kimmy Hernandez, and you guys are in to get us hyped up and excited for prom coming up in Sigourney. Now, tell us about prom. When is prom? Because Neil and I, we were having a discussion before you guys came in, and we had the wrong date in our minds. So when is prom in Sigourney?
Not this Saturday, remember?
I told them shush.
Saturday, so May 3rd. Saturday, May 3rd is our prom.
May 3rd.
Yes, big day.
Okay, and that's at Sigourney High School, of course. It's always a busy day. Now, you guys have been getting busy behind the scenes for a while now. Tell us a little bit, are you on a committee, or what's the situation?
Yeah, there's an after prom committee. Anybody is welcome to join. We could always use extra volunteers, extra hands. So the after prom committee is just in charge of helping make a fun, safe environment for those kids after prom. So it's safe, drug and alcohol free. Sure. So we're in charge of helping plan, organize, get prizes for the kids, entertainment, all the things just to provide them some fun after prom.
Yeah. And of course, yeah. So what? All right, let's run through some of the pre stuff here. I should have downloaded this. I'm just gonna give me a second here. I'm gonna save that. This is the way things go here on the show.
It's very
professionally run.
So see, this is why I'm nervous all the time.
It's making us feel a little better.
Really? Good.
You guys just keep acting like everything's calm and normal here.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring this up on the screen so we can see it while we're talking about it. Okay, so 2025 Sigourney Prom, Saturday, May 3rd. So there you see the list of some of the stuff going on. So 645 is the fancy valet parking that goes on. So what, people pull up to the high school and what goes on from there?
Yeah, so our students will pull up and then you'll be able to see them get out of their fancy cars and all dressed up. So that'll start at 6:45.
Okay, and what are some of the crazier vehicles that people are going to be driving? Or is anybody going to be coming in like a tractor or a combine or anything like that?
They do not tell us ahead of time, so your guess is as good as ours. We've seen it all over the years, though. Yeah. Of course, tractors, semis, just a wide variety of older cars. Yep. Yes.
I had a neighbor kid that he took his dad's combine. This was several years back now, but he was pumped. His date, not so much. But no, it's very cool when they pull up there, and a lot of those kids, you can tell they're really proud, just no matter what they're driving. So
what did you drive to prom, Neil?
We didn't have this
it wasn't like this a big production like it is now.
So the first prom I went to, I drove my cousin's Dodge Daytona, which would have been somewhat cool back then. And then the next year I drove my mom's minivan. Oh! But there was a bunch of us, so it worked.
Load them in. Practical.
Yeah.
Love it.
And yeah. What did you drive?
I don't even remember.
Come on.
I mean, one year it was just me and a bunch of the guys.
You didn't have a date?
Went together. My senior year I had a date.
Thank God.
Are you worried about?
I was
an introvert back
I know
then.
you were. But anyway.
What was a girlfriend? I didn't have a girlfriend back then. Anyway, let's go back to what's going on in Sigourney. We get sidetracked like that. Squirrel. So 6:45 valet parking, 7:30. Is the Grand March. Tell us about that.
The students just pick their own song, their own walkout song, and then they'll walk through our big gym, and then they'll do a circle around just so that everyone can see the dresses and the tuxes again. And then family can come and take pictures with the students as well.
Okay. So it sounds kind of like a pro wrestling entrance. Like you get your theme music.
Yep.
Pyro shoots off and fire. And
we'll put that on our list next year.
Yeah, pyro. Maybe
pyro.
You can help us out with that.
All right, so I'm just going to bring it back to Neil because it's always fun. If you... What? All right, say, what year would you have been going to prom? 91, 92?
94, 93, and 92. in 95.
What would have been your entrance theme?
Man, that was horrible. My entrance theme?
Yeah.
Ooh. Back then?
Theme for prom.
One of those years would have been Metallica's Enter Sandman.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Classic
I don't know why
entrance.
some kids still don't do
I know.
some of the classic stuff. I mean,
you'd be surprised.
You're probably gonna hear it this year.
Because honestly, not because it's something we like, but some of that older stuff is just so relevant.
It's made
Yeah.
to be an entrance music.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Coach
How about you
Jensen
guys?
is definitely bringing back some of the older hip hop type music
right.
to the younger generation.
Definitely.
So I
Right.
think you'll hear a wide variety
cool.
of songs for
We'll
sure.
put you guys on the spot. What would have been your entrance themes for prom back in the day?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, we're going to turn it on you here.
Back in the day. Oh, I don't know.
Back in the day, you guys act like you're old.
Back in the day. Early 2000s. I don't know.
Yeah, 98, 99.
So
I would have been.
Did you guys listen to music?
Of course we listen to music.
Did they have music back then?
But that is like such pressure to
Right.
pick a perfect song. Do you know that dates actually get in arguments over the songs?
Yes.
Like it's a big deal. Like
I once in a lifetime.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
it's a big decision. You know?
I DJ'd Tri-County's prom, and they do a very similar thing.
Right.
And it comes up to the day of before
Yeah.
people have theirs submitted for sure. I mean, usually majority are in, but it's such a big
That makes
pressure
more
for those
sense.
kids. I think they're really deciding. And you have to think about probably who's already picked your song. So that
Right.
plays into it
right.
too. Because you don't want to play
Yeah.
somebody's
Yeah,
song
we
if
don't
it's
have any
True.
repeats. No
Yeah.
repeats.
Yep.
See, Neil and I were talking when I got married. Our music that we came into the expo for our
I still can't believe I
reception
did that.
was the Darth Vader theme. Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
dun,
He
dun,
tells
dun,
me this is what he
dun.
wants me to play, and I'm thinking, your new wife is going to kill me.
And she still wants to this day for other reasons.
This is not.
I would either choose Darth Vader's theme or I would go with Iron Man by Black Sabbath.
Oh, that would be a good one.
I
That'd be a
mean,
good
my
one.
date probably wouldn't want to do that.
Right. I was thinking, what was the other song? And it might have been like your 2000s era. It wasn't me.
Oh,
That'd be
yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun? Just, can you
Who sang
imagine
that?
I don't remember.
I don't know
who
that.
sang.
Shaggy.
Yeah, Shaggy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't me.
I don't know that we
I
could
don't
play
know.
the full song.
No. I mean, you just play an excerpt of it
Edited
anyway.
version?
So yeah,
Yeah.
just a little bit.
All of it will be clean for sure.
Right.
All right. Let's see here. So we got valet parking. We got the Grand March, photos and dance. Then from 8 to 10:30.
How can we take this and run with it? Photos and dance.
I was gonna make a little segment out of this by asking you. And you were always a DJ,
Right?
back in the day.
But I didn't get to DJ any of my proms.
No. Were you
No.
a dancer though?
No.
I mean, all right, we'll throw this to you guys. You'd be more aware of the current situation. Do the guys dance at the dances?
Yes, they
They do?
Yes, their dates they require it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I
They
was-
get out there. They
Slow
get out
dancing was about it. You know, middle school it was always like, you know.
there. You might get an hour out of the guys, probably.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember dancing. I really don't.
You weren't much of a dancer?
I don't think so. I was probably break dancing, if anything.
Well, you're
This
welcome
man
to
was-
come
No, I'm
and,
good. I'm good.
and entertain us.
Yeah, you don't want to see me spin around on my head.
Do the old spinneroonie.
Right.
So we got the dance till 10:30. Then I'm sure you give them time to change out of their fancy stuff.
Yeah,
And,
they
into
have
more-
15 minutes there at the school, so we
Okay.
don't allow them to leave the school,
Oh,
and then
okay.
we just bus them over to Penn Central Mall, and that's
Oh.
our location of
All
where
right.
we have our after prom. So they'll get there about 11:15, 11:30. To 12:30, there will be a hypnotist, and then after
cool.
that, there will be a ton of activities for them to do. We have 35 different games that they can participate in, so
Okay.
there is a ton. No one will get bored, and hopefully, no one will fall asleep.
Okay, my turn. My turn to take off and run with this one. A hypnotist.
Yes.
Okay. Have you had hypnotists in the past? And
We
it
have.
went over well, I take it?
Yes.
What's the best outcome you've ever seen with a hypnotist with some of these kids? Like funny...
Any good stories?
Stories-wise, I mean, or scary?
They just pretty much kind of make a fool of themselves,
Do they?
which is
See,
pretty
I
funny.
think we
Yeah.
should. I think we should get a hypnotist up here.
I think you should.
Up here?
Yes, you and me.
Okay.
Do you know how many viewers you would have? A lot. Yeah.
Because I'll be the bad one. And
I mean, Steve might come out of his shell some more. He might impress us.
right?
I've been on stage with a
Have you?
hypnotist before.
I never have.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Were
Yeah,
you meowing like a cat?
No, I'm trying to think. It was on the square here in town. It was like
Oh?
the whatever sesquicentennial or whatever. I mean, this was old, back in the 90s, back when I had hair and all that good stuff. So I can't remember what I did, though. But, yeah, anyway. So, like, what are some of the... Do you want to shout? I'm not going to put you on the spot because you don't have probably a list with you, but do you get a lot of support from the community as far as prizes and stuff like that?
We do get a lot of support. I will say this year, just because, all of the financial things going on in our world, some of our businesses have just had to pull back a little bit, but we totally understand that. And, we're always open to new sponsors, anyone who wants to help out with After Prom. Again, like, we are very open to new ideas, anybody who wants to help, and they don't have to be there every single time. We're not a group that are like, hey, you have to be there every time. Just come as you can. Like, we understand everyone has a lot going on in life.
Yeah. And Mindy does a lot of behind the scenes. Big props to her. I mean, there's no kid that's going to leave without a prize. And she does a really great job of, I know last year they got some great feedback on the prizes were all awesome. Basically just keep them the same. So she's like always shopping. Black Friday, hitting the deals all year long. And I know there were a couple other volunteers last week going to her house to pick up the stuff. And they were like, how do you live like this? Because you're getting boxes and boxes of all kinds of stuff. So she's constantly keeping the prizes in, and the kids are just, I know they're super happy with all the work that she puts in as well.
Sure. Yeah.
So we don't just do like one big prize. So at our games, like normally, like there's some smaller things that you can win when you play the games. So we try to make it so it's just fun. And girls love shopping and kind of that kind of thing. So
Yep. Yeah. Well, I know there's going to be some kids leaving After Prom with some Steve Shetler Media T-shirts.
Yeah. Yes.
Really?
Stickers.
Yep.
They certainly are.
Yes, they are.
Got to get rid of those stickers somehow. I bought too many stickers when this all started. Anybody want a sticker out there?
Right.
We should just...
Did you win any prizes After Prom?
All right, so creepy story. I did go with my wife.
I love this.
Stacy had me go with her to her prom. One prom? Two proms.
Dude, I remember. I was there.
I was the old creepy man.
I had to go
in the
also.
tuxedo. I think they made rules after I went to her prom that you had to be a certain age.
Current age is 21. 21 and over are not allowed to come.
Well, he wasn't like 30, so it's not that creepy.
Hi, kids.
I was just a year out of I was a year out of high school, and I get asked by them. They're like, you have to go because Steve doesn't want to go by himself. I'm like,
yeah.
Took one for the team.
What was the point of this story?
What
Best
you got?
prize.
Oh, what did I? Oh, I took. Somebody had like a nice cooler.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
we have those.
Stacy thought that was like the most boring prize ever, and I was like, "No, it's a cooler,
dude."
Yeah.
We were older.
It's practical.
Sometimes we struggle with guy. I feel like girls are so easy. All the things, lotions, anything.
Yeah.
So we're always searching for. So if anybody has any guy ideas, or you guys have guy ideas,
Don't give a guy. I think my junior year, I won a tanning package.
Oh, lucky you.
Yep.
I bet your
We do
date
have
took
some of
that.
those.
Did your date take it?
No, and she wanted it. It was my prize.
So you didn't give it to her. Did you tan?
You're still bitter about
it. All 3 sessions. Yeah, didn't
That's
see a
funny.
difference, but
And we do have some more guy big prizes. Like we have a PlayStation, we have TVs,
nice.
we have fridges, like we
Some
have
microwaves,
yeah, a
air
wide
fryers.
variety. Yeah. Variety of items.
what's the age to not be able to go to prom? I'm thinking we need in on this.
So, do you guys have to stay there all night long? Are you there till the end?
All nighter.
Ooh.
Okay. How does that work
God
out the
bless
next
you.
day? Do you just crash and burn for a while?
No, actually, we usually come back to the school like
Ooh.
after we take a couple hour nap, and then we we have to put away all this stuff. So like get everything reorganized, take inventory on what we have left, and then after that, we go home and crash. So
yeah. Okay.
That week is a little rough at school for all people.
I can imagine.
It screws up your sleep.
It certainly does. But every once in a while, we get lucky and we don't have school on that following Monday, but not this year. So we're just all going to be sleep deprived, and it'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot of fun. Again, we're talking about Sigourney Prom. It's coming up next Saturday, May 3rd. There you see the schedule. We'll have to share this like on our community calendar type stuff and get that out there. But yeah, obviously the public's invited to the Grand March and to take pictures and all that good stuff. So get in on that. Is there still time if businesses are out there, maybe they see this and they're like, oh, we want to throw some cash towards after prom, or we want to give some prizes. Is there still time to do that? Do you still have room in your house?
Oh, absolutely. Well, all of it does not stay in my house.
Right.
The school is very kind, and they let us take over one of the little storage rooms, and it is. We've got some prizes.
I hauled all that stuff down the ladder.
But we are always open to more donations. So if you'd like to, make a donation, we would love that. We will do a shout out to you on social media, and then as well in our newspaper.
Yeah, we do. We even do varieties of donations. They can be monetary, or even like Texas Roadhouse, for example, is giving us a bunch of rolls. Because
everyone loves rolls.
Yes,
especially from there
with the butter, with the cinnamon butter.
Yes. Oh. So if there's businesses with food and things like that, they can donate. I think we have some pizzas being donated from multiple places to provide the kids with food. So there's a variety of ways that can be donated as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So after prom, Sigourney Prom, going to be a good time coming up on Saturday, May 3rd. Of course, traffic will be picking up around town at that time. So just be careful of all the high schoolers out there out and about. So
a lot more behind the scenes stuff than I think most people realize.
I mean, it's a lot of planning, but when you go and you see them have a great time, you're like, it's all worth it.
Sure.
For sure.
That's cool.
All right.
Very cool.
Well, Mindy and Kimmy joining us for Sigourney Prom. Guys, thanks for coming in this morning. This has been fun.
Thank you for having us.
We're going to take another commercial break. Make sure you get a picture of them.
Oh, and we would like a sticker as well.
Do you have any?
I don't have any on me right now.
We've got 5,000 stickers and he doesn't have one with him.
You can grab one at after prom. Make sure you put all of them on your car. Just be a moving...
You don't have any stickers up here?
That's hilarious. You did a shout out about
so
stickers.
Funny.
Not a single sticker inside.
All right, I'm going to look. We're going to stay live.
I was going to say we have to have...
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh, here they come. A whole pile of them.
Blow the dust.
A dusty pile of them.
Pile of Steve Shetler Media stickers.
Awesome.
Notice he gave us each one.
How about
Times
that
are tough. Times are tough.
Leave them right there because that's going to make a great picture.
We're going to take a break. We're going to clean up the mess that I just made. And we actually have Enchanted Events in today. We're getting another segment in live today. For some reason, I had it in my brain that it was tomorrow, but it's today. I screw up. Sometimes the guy who books the show screws things up on occasion. That would be me. So we've got Enchanted Events coming in next. But again, thanks to Mindy and Kimmy for joining us talking about prom here on Just Another Morning Show. The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com. Stop by James Family Greenhouse and Produce in Sigourney. They have a variety of hanging baskets, annuals, shrubs, perennials, trees, mulch, and vegetable plants. Plus, you can spruce up your landscape with yard decor or decorate the inside of your home with home decor. James Family Greenhouse is also a great place to stop in for some gift ideas. You gotta stop in and see it all for yourself. James Family Greenhouse at 701 East Jackson in Sigourney. And be sure to follow their page on Facebook.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Hey, we're back here on Steve Shetler Media. Just another morning show. It is a busy morning show this morning here on Facebook and YouTube. Again, Mindy Jensen, Kimmy Hernandez just in talking about prom. And yes, we do welcome in bonus guests for today. We welcome in Mel, and I can't remember your other name over here. Chelsea from Enchanted Events, just south of Sigourney. What's that?
That was just perfect.
You like how smooth
Mel
I am on
and your
that?
other name.
I don't remember your name. What's your name over there?
Sometimes I forget.
Yeah.
It's
Stephen
easy.
Neal, Mel and Chelsea, and now I know everybody. We're hanging out. Enchanted Events. Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys coming up this Saturday. We are pumped and looking forward to this show. Are you guys excited? We're getting down to the nitty gritty here.
We are. Yes. Yeah, we are
That
very
sounds like
excited.
We are.
I thought you were going to expand more. And
It's
then you
just been
cut yourself
it's been a
off.
lot.
It has.
Has it?
Yes, and this week is crunch time, so we're getting everything ready and trying to, make sure all the tables are set up and just making sure everything's put together. So yeah.
What's the all right? Speaking of the tables, I think we've got a VIP table for that night.
Yes.
What's going to be the layout, the lay of the land when somebody goes to the concert? Maybe they've got one of these VIP tables. How are things going to be set up when people get in there?
So the VIP tables are going to kind of surround the stage. And then we're going to have a walk area to where the band can go out into like the crowd if they would like to. And then we'll have reserved tables too, because we know it's a small town.
Sure.
People don't want to stand the whole time.
Yep.
So that's why we gave up people the option for like VIP tables to be right
Sure.
up close, or reserved tables so that you have a spot for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So those will kind of be behind the VIP, and then we'll have like a dance floor open if anyone wants to dance and
Sure.
stuff like that. So.
Oh, I'm sure Neil is a dancer. We found out that he is a dancer earlier. Breakdancing. I don't know if breakdancing will really jive with country music.
I'll try. I'll try anything. I don't know.
Now, and Barn Wired, they are there to
Yes.
keep our drinks a-flowing, right?
Yes. Yep. There'll be full cash bar, so you can go up and get your own drinks.
Okay.
So, yep.
Cash bar, should people bring actually cash, or do they take cards as
They
well?
take cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Good question, though. I never thought
Yeah,
about that.
it is. And we had another question. It is indoors. So you don't have to bring chairs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we didn't think about these things. We're like, oh, yeah, we probably should.
Indoor event.
It's an indoor event. You do not have to bring chairs.
And we won't have food. So.
And we will not.
Okay.
Someone asked about food.
So eat before you get there.
Yeah. So.
But bring your thirst for adult beverages.
Yes.
Do they have pop or soda or anything? Okay.
Yep, they have soda and they have some juices too. I think probably for the mixed drinks, but they do serve the juice. So.
If you're thirsty for an orange juice or something.
Yeah. That'll be me. Yeah.
That's coming up again Saturday. We'll bring the graphic up here on the screen here. Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys. Now, of course, they are one of the premier bands here in the entire state of Iowa. Of course, we're lucky to have them kind of more centralized right around this area. They're from the Deep River, Montezuma area, and that's Saturday. Doors open up at 7. Show starts at 8 p.m. and people can get their tickets. Now, where can people get tickets online? I'll let you guys answer that.
So we've got the Facebook page and you can click there, or you can go to our website onto upcoming events, and then it'll take you to some tickets as well.
And we will be taking people at the door from 7 to 8 for $20.
Okay.
So people can get their tickets at the door that night. It's from 7 to 8 only.
All right. Okay. 8 o'clock, you cut it off.
Yep.
All right. So be in there by 8 o'clock.
Yep.
Let's see here. So, let's go back to the cash thing. What are you taking cash at the door? Are you taking cards at the door?
Cash at the door. We can take cards if we need to.
We can take cards
as
well.
All right. Good. All right. So cash or card for if you walk up.
to get into the show on Saturday night. Do we have will it be done by a certain time?
We're thinking 11.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
about
8 to 11. Yep.
Do they take a break, or are they going straight through?
They're going to take a break.
Okay.
They will take a short intermission, and then they'll
Okay.
continue. So
Yeah.
we planned for 8 to 11. So
Okay. Now, of course, were they at the expo just last?
last July.
Okay. So if you've seen these guys live, you know they are great entertainers. As you know, great musicians. Eddie on fiddle is just fantastic.
He's awesome.
And then they're I call them Little Latcham.
Right.
The Latcham, I call him a kid because he's the youngest in the band. But he's the newest member of the band. But guy is fantastic on lead guitar and doing guitar solos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to jump in there, Neil.
No. I was listening still. I'm sorry.
So, I mean, and I've watched these guys, being in radio, had these guys in at the beginning here several years ago. And I've told them this before. It's like just watching them over the years progress as entertainers, just their, what do you want to call it? Just their stage presence.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Has just tremendously improved over the years. And, they're the real deal. Tyler Richton and the High Bank Boys, again, Saturday night at Enchanted Events just south of Sigourney.
If you don't believe any of that, ask our friend Rick Langry. And
Rick Langry,
I'll tell you what, he is like the number one supporter.
Yeah, I think he was one of the first ones to get it.
They were.
Tickets.
And rightfully so. Don't get me wrong, but he's huge fan. So
this will be.
He might have a VIP table.
Yes.
Okay.
This is going to be my third time hearing them, and I think they're great. This is why we wanted to book them, because I think they're great. So
that's cool.
And as far as what music to expect, they're very much country and western. They go back. It's not like don't come to the show expecting the rap country or like Dan and Shay or Shabuzi or whatever. I don't think they're going to be doing any Beyonce country music. They keep it real. And then Ed on fiddle is just fantastic. He'll blow you away.
Yeah,
so
that's awesome.
He does.
It'll be a great show. Other stuff. What else is going on right now or coming up here in the near future for Enchanted Events?
So we've got our typical weddings and stuff like that, but then we have, I think it's June 22nd.
Okay.
We have a painting going on for 4th of July, and then just she's got some random signs in there, and so with the country mile, so she wanted to book again, so we've got her coming out again. Last time we had about 85 people. So
each time we get a little bit more. I think the last time was 60, and then we got 85 this time. So we're hoping for a bigger crowd the next time. So
maybe you'll hit the triple digits.
Maybe, yeah. Have to open the big room.
No, that's cool. Yeah, every time I see, you after an event like that, you always see the pictures of the ladies holding their stuff that they've painted and things like that. So
a lot of people like to go there just because it's open, and I know they do them at the bars and stuff here in town, but this is just open, and so it's more room and stuff. So
and they really
congested.
Yeah,
and they really enjoy it. I think everyone really enjoys it, and they have fun.
Very cool. So we always pump it up during the morning hours. Of course, whatever type of event, maybe you're watching this or listening to it in podcast form. Whatever type of event you have coming up, and you need a place to have it. You guys can seat up to 500, is that right?
Yep.
Wow, okay. So you can squeeze a lot of people in there. Weddings, graduations, reunions, whatever you got coming up.
Bar mitzvahs.
Yes.
Neil's still wanting to book a bar mitzvah, although he's not Jewish.
Yes, I would like to have one.
A non-Jewish bar mitzvah.
If that's possible. I don't know.
Mazel tov.
Yeah.
Anything's possible.
Okay, good. Perfect.
Stick with it, Neil.
Now I'm going to get there one of these days.
Someday you'll be Jewish.
Someday I'll be Jewish. You Jew. Wow.
But we're focusing right now, coming up on Saturday. Be there by 8 o'clock. It's Tyler Richton and the High Bank Boys at Enchanted Events just south of Sigourney. And I think we talked about this maybe last time. Have you guys had concerts out there before?
No, this will be the first one.
So this is kind of your big ticketed event.
Trial and error, see what works and what doesn't,
Okay.
So
we would like to have, next time if this does pan out, have a couple bands at a time.
Yeah.
So that, you can get
have an
more with
opener
one.
Yep. Exactly.
Or maybe like an all-day festival.
There you go.
That would be.
So I actually thought about that for summer. Like I thought for summer it would be nice because you can have stuff out in the parking lot, like food trucks and stuff like that, and then air conditioning inside.
Especially if it was like a bunch of Iowa artists that somebody had a way of getting a hold of.
Yeah. I know a guy.
Right.
I think
you could start. You could have a lot of it outside and then move it inside
Yeah.
at night for like the main event.
No, that'd be a good idea.
Oh. The ideas are flowing this morning here on.
See, now I've always got stuff running through my brain, and now I've got more to run through.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, this will be fun. But yeah, get there Saturday. Get your tickets right now, or make them wait till you get there the night of. But get there by 8:00. It's going to be a fun time, and we're really looking forward to it. I know I've got a table full coming with me, so. Get your tickets and get those in advance or get them at the door. It's going to be a good time at Enchanted Events. Anything else you want to throw out there?
I don't think so. Yeah.
All right. Well,
thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Chelsea and Mel from Enchanted Events.
Good job.
Don't get out of here quite yet. Neil needs to get a picture of you. Neil's our professional photographer over there.
Wow.
We'll take one last commercial break. Let's hear from some of our sponsors, like our headliner, Brothers
Bountiful
Market.
produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Hey, we're back here on Steve Shetler Media. Just another morning show. And boy, it has been a action-packed Thursday.
Yeah.
Here on the show. We've been busy from the get-go. Neil's getting a drink of his Diet Mountain Dew over there.
Yes.
A Diet Pepsi.
Weirdest Diet Mountain Dew. I know my buddy Rick is on it. It'll be taken care of. Some heads are going to roll.
Is there anything, Neil? There are a few things we haven't touched on quite yet. Let's bring up our weekly top 20. This was put out last night on Steve Shetler Media Facebook. Shocker. Anthony Schilling is the number one most engaged fan.
What?
Thanks, guys. Anthony Schilling was our number one fan for the week, as usual.
I don't believe it.
Bubby was number 2. So Nancy at 3. Levon, Dan, Curtis, Amber, Eli, Lacey, James, all our top 10. And then over on the 11 through 20 list, you've got Dave, Christine, VJ, Sherry, Peg, Douglas, Melissa, Donna, Patricia, and Cindy. All hanging out there in the top 20. So that's for people who hit the like, do comments, and share. If you're like Anthony Schilling, you'll share something multiple times. That's how he racks up the big points, ladies and gentlemen. Spoiler alert, that's how he does it.
Oh, you just gave away his secret.
He shares, he shares, he shares. He comments, he likes, he does it all. Bubby does a great job too, obviously, because he puts up some huge numbers. But yeah, it's the Anthony Schilling Invitational. At this point on Steve Shetler Media. One thing we haven't hyped up yet, tomorrow we'll have the Iowa Music Showcase live at Barnwired in Sigourney. Chris Anderson is our guest, excuse me. Had a little hiccup come up on me.
No excuse needed.
Chris Anderson coming to town. We'll have the rural road trip going on, so it's going to be busy.
Yeah.
Busy little beavers.
Oh, man.
At Barnwired from 11:30 to noon. Be there if you're a regular. All right, so yeah, shout out to our regulars.
You know who you are, ladies.
You might want to get there a little bit early to get your table. It's going to be crazy with the rural road trip. So we go live at 11:30, go to around noonish, usually go a little bit long. So tune in, live interview live original music from Chris Anderson at Barnwired tomorrow. Then on Saturday, we've got the sports section live at Barnwired, and one of our guests that we had in earlier, Mindy Jensen, will be on the sports section. She helps our Special Olympians here in Sigourney, and they were some winners here recently with some different events. So sports section, I know we're going to have some other athletes and coaches on as well. Nothing confirmed quite yet. But sports section on Saturday, live at Barnwired. Tune in for those shows. Shall we do... Let's see. We haven't done good news yet, actually.
Well, we better.
Which I want to get in all of our sponsored stuff. I always lose Jay's picture in all my stuff, Neil. Let's do some good news. It's brought to us by Jay Dennis at Bridalwood Midwest Insurance, where Medicare is made easy. You can call Jay at 319-471-3328. Jay Dennis bringing us our good news for today. In some good news.
Yes. Give it to me.
Give it to me. Suck it to me.
Suck it to me.
A guy named Rob Shear was 12, and he was in a foster care system back in the 1970s. You know, we've had... what was her first name? I can see her. Savannah.
Yeah.
From the foster care place. Here in Iowa. We had her in. So,
yes.
Foster care system, 1970s. This guy named Rob Shear had everything that he owned in a trash bag. So his caseworker told him to shove his belongings into a trash bag to quickly escape an abusive home back at that time. And now that he's an adult, he has taken it upon himself to create something called Comfort Cases. It's a nonprofit that provides foster youth with their very own backpacks and luggage.
Oh, wow.
Instead of a
garbage bag.
A garbage bag.
Sure.
You actually get a backpack or a luggage to put your stuff in. Since its founding back in 2013, the organization has donated more than 250,000 backpacks and travel bags to children across the United States. So this guy doing a great thing. Read the full story.
Wow, that's really cool.
On a Facebook post on Steve Shetler Media that went up at 7:45 in the morning, as it does every weekday.
That is neat.
All right.
That's very good.
We really don't have time to get into anything else.
No, probably not.
Tomorrow is just going to be me and you.
You might have to save some of them.
Yeah, we'll
save some of the stuff from today, tomorrow.
For tomorrow. But today was just a jam-packed show.
It was.
We appreciate Josh coming in, doing the sports report, Mindy and Kimmy talking about prom, Chelsea and Mel for talking about Tyler Richton and the High Bank Boys. Let's do one last look at our forecast. Jog on over to the weather lab, Neil.
There's no jogging inside, Steve. We walk. Slight chance of showers today. I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay. Possibly a thunderstorm later on. And the reason I would worry about that is 80 Today is supposed to be partly sunny and 80. So let's do the math, folks. 80 degrees. It could brew up a storm.
Right. I'm doing the math.
All right.
Now
so
what?
80 degrees with barometing at 46 and the dew point at this. I mean, and that low pressure coming through from the east.
Where's the dew pointing to?
It's dew pointing to the north. And
due north.
You due north. So just watch out for some chances of rain and thunderstorms today and tonight. More throughout the night. More again tomorrow. 66 for a high on your Friday. Cloudy skies tomorrow night. 42 for a low. Wow, it cools back off tomorrow night, doesn't it?
It does.
42, and then a high only of 64 on Saturday under sunshine. So thank you, Garden Gate, for bringing you that forecast.
All right. Yeah, we do thank all of our sponsors. We didn't ask any, but we didn't go through all of our stuff with any of our guests today.
Oh, man.
This or that, question of the day.
Well, it was a little
tournament.
chaotic there at one point.
It was. We had the ladies back. We had a line of ladies waiting to get on the show. It's like your dream scenario, Neil.
I never even thought about it. I think it was working out without even trying. Which, I mean, why wouldn't it? Look at me. But, wow, that was happening right there. I love this show.
Well, we should probably end this show.
Yes, I think we should.
Need to get
I hope
back.
you have a great day.
God bless America. And God bless you.
And yes, and go Blue Jays.
Bye.